From stacking end crystals in vanilla Minecraft to being able to place a freaking water bucket in the nether, these are just a few of the 20 Minecraft myths we'll be looking at in today's video. And as the video goes on, it gets even crazier, so make sure you stay to the end so you can see some of these crazy Minecraft myths. Alright, starting off on number 1, we have making a rainbow sheep, which is actually pretty cool. If you name it Jeb and an underscore, this can be used for a lot of things. Okay, anyways, number 3 is actually a weird one, but if you hold a totem in your hand while using the /kill command, and I go to kill myself with the sushi dog, it actually just kills me and the totem doesn't even work. But let me know in the comments if you guys expected this, because I know I didn't. Alright, for number 3, this would actually be a pretty cool feature if it was in the game, and what it is placing a shulker inside of a shulker. Now, this would be pretty cool and all, but I'm kinda happy it isn't in the game because I would just forget where all my items are. Now for number 4, the question is, will armor and things burn in lava? And yes, obviously, but some people don't know, actually, if you throw a piece of netherite gear or anything that's netherite in lava, it won't burn, which is actually pretty useful in the nether unless you're in hardcore. Now for number 5, we actually have, can you place water in the nether? Now, technically you can, but if you place it directly in, you can't. So to do so, you have to have a cauldron, and there you go, bang, you have a water in the nether. But this is only useful when fighting blazes, well, if you can really even get in the cauldron in the first place. Which, for some reason, is really hard. Just like it's apparently really hard for you guys to subscribe, because only 10% of you are, so hit that Okay, anyways, number 6 is, while you're taking fire damage, can you throw a water potion on you to stop it? And yes, you actually can, which in my opinion is a pretty cool feature. And also pretty useful. Now, for number 7, it's actually, is regular fire or soul fire do more damage? Well, at first, I thought they both did the same damage, but as you see with the regular fire, it does about half a heart a second, and we go ahead and heal up, and the regeneration is gone from the golden apple. So we step in the blue fire, and it actually does double the damage with 1 heart per second, which is absolutely insane, but in my opinion, red fire looks like it would be more dangerous, so I don't really understand this, but hey, it's Minecraft. Now, since we've been talking about fire so much, how about we talk about lava? So, if you didn't know already, you can make an infinite water source in vanilla Minecraft with only 2 water buckets. And as you see there, it's completely infinite. But if we go to do this with a lava bucket, it sadly doesn't work. But I feel like this would be a really cool feature if they did add it. But let me know what you guys think about this. This next one, not many people even know about, but yes, there actually is secret rooms and igloos. If you break this carpet right here, it leads down, and there's actually 2 villagers. A zombie villager that you can cure, because the place does have enough stuff, which can be very useful if you can't find a village, but just keep in mind that it's not a guarantee of this little secret room spawning. For number 10, this one is actually really cool, and I didn't know if you could do it for sure, but after some research, I found out. So as you see here, we place a totem down here, and we're going to go on this pillar and change it to survival, and bang, you actually can pick up the totem right before death and use the totem instead of dying, which in my opinion is a really cool feature. Anyways, just want to say we're halfway into the video. If you stayed this far, thank you so much, and anyways, let's get back to number 11. And it's actually pretty cool, and I didn't know you could do this until making this video. But yes, you can dye signs, which is really cool. And now for number 12, this is kind of a combo, because we're still on signs. If you go ahead and turn around, you can actually write on the very back of the sign as well, which is really cool. And say we go ahead and do something, you should go ahead and do what the sign says, and you can also dye it. For number 13, we have, can you water bucket clutch in a cauldron? That sounds weird to say, but if there's water in a cauldron and we go to jump in it, well, let me retry that. To make sure I had 100% accuracy, I went in the cauldron first, then went up, not making sure to move at all, just straight up, and then I went to survival, and no, you still can't fall in it. Now, number 14 was actually in the intro, and can you stack crystals? And yes, you can, by building this little contraption with a piston, 2 obsidian, and then going and place 2 observers facing each other. It creates a redstone clock, and if you place the crystal on this little block right here, the piston will push it and will stack it, which is actually insanely cool. Now, number 15 is probably our weirdest by far, and the question is, can you sleep underwater? And I have no idea why this is a feature or why they thought it was a good idea to put this in the game, but yeah, you can. Now, number 16 is actually an extremely useful one. So the question is, can you walk over powdered snow without sinking? And when you first do it, no, you can't. It is really annoying sometimes, especially when scaling mountains. But if you actually get some leather boots and put those on, you actually can perfectly walk over it, which this doesn't seem very useful, but it extremely is. Whenever you're climbing or looking or searching for anything on a mountain, this powdered snow can be super annoying, and I've also used this feature so many times. It's a real time saver. Now, number 17 is actually kind of a weird one, but yet it's pretty interesting, and I didn't know this was actually going to work or not. But if we go ahead and put a creeper head on, and let's say we just summon in a couple of creepers right here, and then we go ahead and go to F5 so you guys can see that I have the hat on, and then go to survival. Supposedly they're not supposed to attack me, but yeah, that's definitely a myth busted. Now, for number 18, it's can you pull slaves in a boat with Elite? So as you see here, we have my slave. I don't know his name, because I don't really pay attention to these scumbags, but yes, you actually can pull them, and I get this can be pretty useful for a lot of you guys trying to transport them, but for me, well, if they don't cooperate, what do you know? Number 19 is actually doing with another annoying slave, and it is, so most of you know that if you boat off a high ledge in a boat, then you won't take fall damage, but is it the same with slaves? And as you see here, yes, Mr. Scumbag is still alive. Alright, before we get to the last one, I just want to say if you stayed this long, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. If you don't like the video, leave it a dislike. If you do like it, leave it a like. And also, let me know if you like this more type of content, because I had a lot of fun making this video. Now, for the final one, number 20. This is actually a pretty weird one, but if you remember from, I don't remember what number it is, but a few of them ago, we throw a netherite ingot into lava and it doesn't burn. But is it the same way with it blowing up? Well, it still blows up, but yeah, that's about it for this video. If you stayed this far, again, thank you very much, and yeah, I will see y'all on the next one.